Hi everyone, it's Retro Looker, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing video. Now, if you remember right, last time we unboxed this very cool, beautiful Crash Bandicoot selfie statue from Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash Bandicoot 4 is out tomorrow. I'm very excited. We're going to be playing it here on the channel, but that is why we're doing this video today. Today we are going to be unboxing another Crash Bandicoot figure model, and today we are going to be unboxing the Crash Bandicoot First for Figures statue. Now, this is a 9-inch PVC painted statue, and this came out around the same time Sane Trilogy did, I think. It says 2017 on the box. So I think it was around the same kind of time as Sane Trilogy came out, and it's obviously the same design. I'm sorry you can't see very well due to my lights and everything. Also, you know, you'll have to bear with me, my green screen is playing havoc with the leaves on the box. But this is a First for Figures exclusive. It can only be got from First for Figures or retailers that sell First for Figure products. It's really cool, and I've had this about a year now. My wife got it for me for my birthday last year, and I've had it about a year, and it's never come out of the box. I was always going to do an unboxing video, and I just never got around to it. So now seems like a better time than any to finally get it out of the box, because Crash Bandicoot 4 is out tomorrow. Now, you know me on this channel, I'm an out-of-the-box kind of guy. I'm not an in-the-box guy at all, so the fact I've kept this in a box for so long is nothing short of a miracle, to be honest. So, yeah, it's 9 inches tall, which is a more likable size for me as a collector. You know, for statues, we've got the other one here, and you can see the sort of size difference. It's kind of, you know, a little bit smaller, but it's about the same. The proportions are about the same, because obviously this Crash is doing the sort of outstretched pose we can see here. So you know, an inch is maybe just in the arms and the hair. So let's have a quick look around the box, shall we? Like I said, very important First for Figures official holographic logo. We'll talk about that a bit later on. But when this came out, I couldn't afford it at all because I was poor. But a few years, like a year or so after it was released, we managed to find this really cheap, and I think it was about £20. And you know, I was talking to someone before about the other statue, and they said it's beautiful statue, but I wouldn't pay that kind of money for it. So usually in time, these kind of statues and that, they do come down in price. So if you don't want to pick it up the day it comes out or shortly after it's been released, they always come down in price. Last year I was in a game in the shop, and I saw the Crash Bandicoot incense burner they did for Crash Team Racing, and it was like £20. But I was so fucking poor that I just didn't have it, and I kick myself every day because, you know, rent and food are more important. So, and I've never been back for it, and it's assumably gone pretty quick, but they're about 50 quid, and it's like, it's that same kind of mentality. It's like, I love it. I'm never going to use it as an incense burner, but I want it as a model, and I just don't want to pay 50 quid for it, to be honest. And it's like, it's the same with these. They're beautiful statues, but if you can get them cheaper, I would definitely recommend it, especially when they're doing things like Crash Bandicoot Funko Pops that are like 10, 12, 15 pound. You know, you can always find them cheap. Sometimes you find them for even cheaper, like a £5. Same goes for this stuff, you know, given enough time and enough, like, of not selling it, the retailers get tired and just put it down. So this one was about £20. I think it was about £60-70 when it came out. That's what I paid for one of the Spyro ones I got as well. So let's jump right in. Let's start unboxing, shall we? So, as I said, let's have a quick look at the box. On the back, we've got Crash Bandicoot 9-inch PVC painted statue. If you know First for Figures, you'll know that they're good quality shit. You know, they're always well made, they're always well painted. They're good shit. Now, this isn't one of the limited edition ones they do where they only make like 1,000 and they're numbered and everything. This is just a mass-produced model. I don't know how many they did make, but it was cheap enough because it's not limited edition numbered, you know. So, Crash Bandicoot, outstretched pose that we all know from the game about when we die. Spin, jump, and whoomp. And then all the people who made it on the back there. The box has beautiful detail. It's like a kind of satin feel. And then there is also like little gloss bits as well. Like here, this is gloss. The Crash Bandicoot logo is also gloss. First for Figures official logo, very important. We've got a nice print of Aku on the top as well. And then some legal mumbo jumbo underneath, which we don't really need to see right now. So let's open it up and have a look at the beautiful craftsmanship and quality that First for Figures always bring to the table. I hate getting into boxes. Like I said, I'm an out of the box kind of guy. I don't always throw the boxes away, but I sometimes do. My loft is just full of collector's editions boxes and so on, and some I just won't throw out, and it's like I hate getting into boxes because I always rip them and stuff. So we open it up. Like I said, we've got a little Aku thing in the perspex on top as well. We've also got two Akus there and there. They're very nice. Okay. So just pull that out there, and it's even got a very nice so if we just take the box and close that back up, it's even inside the box. What I like about these is they come with like a nice little backdrop inside that you can display. So if you've got like one of those IKEA units, you can like take it out the box and still have the surround, and that's a really nice touch. So let's get the box out the way, shall we, and have a little closer look. Comes obviously in one of these little plastic mold thingies, and I haven't shown this because I've already done it already, but on top here there was a little sort of like an authenticity card, but it also has a code on it for 500 points at the First for Figures store. I've already redeemed that, but yeah, once you save up enough points, you can redeem it off another purchase and have some money off, so I'm planning to do that. You know, I've got quite a few First for Figure statues, so I'll add them all together and put it towards another cool statue we can buy, and, you know, yeah, all good stuff. Right, so let's pop out the, and this has never been out the box before, but it's probably going to stay out the box now. Okay, let's get that out the way. So, little closer look. Beautiful detail, as usual from First for Figures. And I'm sorry my green screen is messing with it a little bit. So let's get rid of that. So, it's quite weighty. It's good. Underneath we have First for Figures logo. It says Crash Bandicoot Crash. It's got the little Crash logo, and it's got the date on, which is 2017. Made in Hong Kong, Hong Kong, made in China, and it's got a little serial number under there as well, and of course Activision. You might kind of be able to see that there. So the base, which is solid, not solid, it's like two-piece plastic, but it feels solid enough. It's got Crash Bandicoot written in the base there. Crash is stuck to the base as well. It's quite weighty, it's a nice weight. The texture is absolutely beautiful. Crash, you know, the texture on his sneakers is really nice. It actually sort of looks like fabric. The shorts are nice. It's very well painted. Even like the legs up his shorts are even painted. And again, I know they go to a lot of effort to paint them and make them look really nice. Tongue sticking out, teeth are individually detailed as well. Very nice. Eyes are green. No mispad printing or anything. They've also been glossed over. On the back we have the hair tufts stuck up. They're really nice. I love this pose and this expression. It's so cool. We've even got some pretty special detailing on the hands where like Crash's fur is. That's really nice as well. So really nice statue, and let's just compare it to the other one, the new one. And obviously this wasn't made by First for Figures, this was, but they both go well together. It's like you can see the difference, like obviously the height difference, but they're kind of the same build. It's just this is a very sort of outstretched pose, whereas this is kind of crouched down pose. They go well together though. I like them. I think I'm definitely going to keep the First for Figures one out the box as well, maybe. But absolutely beautiful statue, and it's like I don't think they've changed him that much. They have a bit, you know, but like it's still recognizable as iconic Crash Bandicoot. So absolutely love that, and I'm sure, you know, if you want one of these, they're absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure you can pick them up pretty cheap nowadays because it's been out for 3 years now. So we can kind of see how the model has been constructed. The feet are individual pieces, then the legs are individual pieces, the shorts are one piece, the upper body is one piece, the mouth is a separate piece, the nose is a separate piece, and the hair itself and the eyebrows are also separate pieces. All very well painted, very well put together, lots of nice attention to detail. I really like this statue. Cannot complain one bit. And First for Figures are a fantastic company. It's like, I don't know if they do it with like lesser models like this, but I know on the limited edition model, if you receive it and it's like damaged, paint defect, chipped off, whatever, they will send you another one. They just want proof that you've destroyed the original, you know, that you've got that's damaged, and they will send you another one. That is a great part about that company, and something which we don't see anymore is companies really caring about their customers and the level of quality that they're providing, and I really like that about First for Figures, and I really like this statue. Definitely worthwhile if you're a big Crash Bandicoot fan. You want, you know, like I said, you know, there's no collector's edition for Crash Bandicoot 4. There wasn't even for Sane Trilogy, if I remember right. So stuff like this, like aftermarket figures, are really, really important for people who like collector's editions and like, you know, merchandise to do with the franchise. And it's really good, and I'm a big collector of this kind of thing. You know, I don't just like to have the game. I like to have the game and the collector's editions and the posters and the pin badge and all that. It's a franchise deal, you know, and I've always said it, you know, and I said it on the other one. It's like, I wish they branched into more characters. I know the First for Figures, they've just done a brand new Neo Cortex. It's really impressive. It's quite big. One day, when I have more money, I will purchase something like that, but for now we're going for the cheaper stuff. But I always wish they'd do a Coco and a Torna, the new Torna especially. I hope we see some merchandise from her. But tomorrow I will have Crash Bandicoot 4. There's no collector's edition, but in my edition that I managed to pick up from Amazon, it comes with a free Crash Bandicoot 4 tote bag. So that's something, I guess. You know, like I said, I love the little extras and accessories. So that is the Crash Bandicoot First for Figures official model. Very special. Now, this is where we get interesting. Here, I also have another one. This is different though. This is fake, okay? Remember the First for Figures holographic seal of approval that was here? It's not on this one. Aku is not on the window at the top. Instead there was a sticker that's like ruined the box. It's not got glossy bits here and here, and you know, the logo, it's not there. It's like, and I've had this, it's exactly the same box. You know, spin, jump, and wump. Even got the little First for Figures thing in there as well. Now, I got this before I got this. And I got this a few years ago, probably not too long after it came out. And I have to apologize. I apologize to First for Figures, and I apologize to, you know, for their hard work and everything, because someone in China has, you know, got the original, you know, taken a mold from it and made their own. taken the box apart, made a net of it, made their own. So I apologize that I bought a fraudulent statue. I didn't know at the time though. I thought it was real. It was just from China, and it came and I was like, this clearly isn't real. But it didn't matter at the time because I had so little money back then that I was just happy to have, you know, a rip-off version of it, a replica or whatever. But, you know, let's jump right in and look at this one as well, just to compare the two for, like, that quality difference. So, I mean, it came from China. It was unprotected, unpackaged. It was literally just wrapped in, you know, a bin bag or something. So, you know, you can already see how shitty the quality is, but you know, they've gone to some detail. You know, the accus are still on top, even the insert in the back with the portal in, you know, they've gone to some effort to try and replicate the official product, but it is nowhere near as good. So let's get that out of the way. So, you know, some other differences, there's no like window here or anything. It's just a lot and a cheaper, shittier version, to be honest. So this one doesn't have a base. Now it did come with a base, but it was so shitty that I just threw it out, which, you know, is a shame, but you know, I was happy to have it like this. And people have come to me and said, hey, why is your Crash not got a base? And I was like, oh, it's fake, the base was shit, I threw it out. Because I like this on its own as a figure like this. You know, I was actually thinking of making, I have an old like broken PS1, and I was going to make a whole little diorama out of it. So, I mean, looking at them, obviously they're going to be like, you know, looking in a mirror, twins, almost. But it's the little attention to details that are really going to bring it home. I mean, it just looks like literally a cheap knockoff, but it's exactly the same size, it's exactly the same shape, it's literally, you know, inch for inch, centimeter for centimeter, it's the same figure. But I don't know if you can see this, you know, smooth, well-made Crash Bandicoot, and then cheap rip-off Crash Bandicoot. You can see where the seam is here. You can see where they've badly glued the mouth on. There's gaps and, you know, it's not well made at all. And it's not particularly well painted either. You can see on the shoes where the white comes onto the red and they've not painted it properly. You know, underneath is just hollow. It's still weighty, like it still weighs, it's not quite as much, but it still weighs in the ballpark, same sort of weight. It's never broke or anything. It's like, you know, I'm not saying it's good quality, but I've seen worse come out of China, you know. It's the kind of thing you'd buy from wish.com, which is hit and miss. The teeth aren't half as detailed either. The fur isn't detailed. You know, when you buy from China and you buy from places like wish.com, it's hit and miss, you know. You know it's never going to be as good as the original, but it could be okay. The eyes, in comparison, these are just like cheap, not very detailed, whereas these are beautiful green, crisp eyes. It's like, I don't hate it, and if someone give me this, you know, I wouldn't be sad. I'd just be happy to receive another Crash Bandicoot figure for my collection. And you know, I did. That's what I did. I bought it. It was like a tenner from China, and you know, the chances of it being fake were pretty high, and it was. But then a few years later, you know, my wife bought me this for my birthday, and it was even better because it was the genuine article. And if anything, it was made me appreciate the hard work that went into this a lot more, because I was able to see how little hard work went into this one, you know? So, yeah. There are, and obviously the colors are a lot more vibrant on this one. You know, they're a little matted on this one, I'd say. But, you know, I'm still going to keep it. I'm not going to chuck it out. It's still a Crash Bandicoot figure, you know? So here we have official first figures Crash Bandicoot and fake rip-off Crash Bandicoot. It's a shame he doesn't have the big goofy teeth like fake Crash does. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned something, and I hope you appreciate good quality merchandise that, you know, First for Figures produce, and, you know, where possible, try not to get roped into fraudulent purchases of rip-off merchandise, but it's not always possible or feasible or financially, you know, possible for you, and it's just part of the world we live in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're fully looking forward to Crash Bandicoot 4 tomorrow, like I am. We're going to be playing it here on the channel, so stay tuned for that too. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And me, Crash, and Fake Crash, we'll see you later.